Hello and welcome to the Hardison Cochran podcast. On today's episode, North Carolina workers' comp attorney Ben Cochran is going to answer the question, when I'm on workers' comp, can I leave the state of North Carolina? Now, Ben Cochran.
If you have an ongoing workers' compensation claim with your employer, there are no restrictions on you having to stay within the state of North Carolina. It really depends on the circumstances that cause you to leave. Obviously, if it's temporary, you can leave the state. Being on workers' compensation is not like being on parole or probation. You don't have to check in with anyone in that respect. You are continuously available for your medical treatment or any ongoing benefits that you're entitled to. I think the question really comes is, can you leave the state permanently? And case law has indicated that if through natural consequences of your normal life, whether it be because either a spouse got a job opportunity or a family member became ill, as long as the reason is reasonable that causes you to move, then that is certainly allowable. And essentially what happens is if you're actively treating in North Carolina and you have to move to Florida because your mother becomes ill and there's no one else to take care of her, and you have to make sure that there are folks taking care of her, so you have to move to Florida, then workers' compensation has to transfer your care to Florida as well. Your benefits remain ongoing if they are ongoing, and things naturally continue moving to another state. If you've been told by the insurance company that that's not the case or it doesn't work that way, please give us a call. We can help.
Listening to this podcast does not create an attorney-client relationship between you and Hardison Cochran attorneys at law. Hardison Cochran does not accept new clients without first obtaining a signed agreement. The information shared in this podcast is for information purposes and should not be intended or taken as legal advice as to yours or anyone else's legal matter. If you have a legal matter, contact an attorney about your specific set of circumstances.